So yeah, just 2 minute IFVG. Actually, I can go break even in this because I'm not really anticipating the price to go back lower, assuming that we already did that. Really nice move. So I'm gonna go break even on this trade, risk free on this trade right now. But I might manually take profit if and if ES takes this high and we are having rejections off of it. But yeah, we did have a 2 minute IFVG over here. At least if I can be up 300 today, I will take it. If not, it's just I'll take a break even trade. And right now it's actually retracing so much. We're targeting a 4 hour buy side, but we do have this 4 hour intermediate high here, which is our target, or at least not really our target, but close to it. But yeah, it just looks so bullish. It just looks so bullish. But yeah, I guess we're just generating even more buy side liquidity at this point because if this goes back to the break even, yeah, we just pretty much just generate a full ton of buy side liquidity higher. And yeah, I think I would get stopped out and break even here. But yeah, it was a pre-market trade. Had a 2 minute inverse, but it entered on the 1 minute. Uh, Actually, at this moment, we do have an SMT here, but I don't really care because we have this generated buy side. And let's see if we're gonna keep going higher. The point where I can get like 300 is 15 points. So this right here, I can take profit of this area. But I definitely want to go higher, somewhere around the 30 point range. So something like this. Yeah, that's where I want to really do take profit. But if we have an SMT on this high, like let's say ES takes this high, I am gonna go break even. I mean, I'm gonna go actually trail aggressively. If that's the case, we're also gonna have this hourly close, and it seems like we're having rejections at the moment. But as I said, it looks just so bullish. Having SMT down to this lows, tap an hourly gap, tap, split 15 minute intermediate lows. Really good reaction. We have this 5 minute retrace. And it seems like we're going, and we're gonna go and hit break even on this trade really shortly. There you go. So I got stopped out in break even. So yeah, it's a break even trade here, but I do really love this um entry over here. I'm actually gonna just screenshot this as a so I can like journal it. There's so many things that gen just made me have strong conviction on this trade, but it wasn't enough to actually follow through, which is really weird. So if we would look at the 15 minute, really nice reaction, really good sweep. We actually, when this closed, we tapped on this CAST first and had a really nice reaction. 5 minute sweep, 2 minute IFVG, which is the highest time frame, but I introduced to this 1 minute BPR forming. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much that. But I definitely do want this to go up to 30 points. I mean, at least 15 points, but 30 points is really good enough. I really like this equal highs here. I'm not sure when it's gonna get um mogged, but we might just not even take this high at this point. But that's really weird, but it does happen. When this goes below this low, it's surely going to stop loss. But yeah, I guess it wants to go lower. That's basically what it means. Maybe sweep this 5 minutes to get low. Anything around this nature. But yeah, I'm out of this trade. I think there was definitely an earlier entry that where I could have maximized it maybe. On the 15, no, I'm not taking anything at the 15 second. Yeah, 32nd there was this entry around the 330, 263. Where is that? So something around this area. Let's say I did take this one. Yeah, I still wouldn't have hit TP, but I might just actually put TP here. So like my entry point technically would have been my break even if that's the case. But yeah, it's gonna be that. We still have 30 minutes before market open, and really nothing much here. I just took this opportunity to do this pre-market. This looks so good. So right now in market open as my pre-market, honestly, I am just leading more bullets. But it's like in terms of session low, there's nowhere we should really go down at this point, assuming that we already swept all these lows. Actually, we didn't sweep all on the low. We exited quite a bit, but we had a lot of rejection in order to go higher. But yeah, I think this was Trump news. So if anything, this is a drawn liquidity for me. I'm not gonna take any trade anymore at this point. I'll just wait for any of these two levels to get hit or like reach equilibrium, and then that's gonna be my market open trade. So yeah, I think on ES we're not at all time highs. That's good. So yeah, definitely is rejecting without taking a buy side or sell side. No S&T whatsoever. It's just being a downside. So, right? So I don't really know why I decided to keep two equal highs. Actually, I think if I put on a third indicator, equal highs and lows, I think it will mark out the high, yeah, because it is an equal high. And now oh my gosh, then now we're pumping. Yeah. That would have edged my stop loss if ever, but if you remember, I actually trailed my stop to this low. So yeah, that saved me from an L. Definitely saved me from an L. Now there's a long we could take now if you want to. Uh, but yeah, literally swept me. But if my stop loss was here, I would have edged my stop loss and we can now keep going higher because this is an equal high. There's no reason not to take it, but the price decided to do that and can't really do anything about it. So yeah, we have this equal high here. I don't actually want to see even equal high that is whether it's a high or it's a low. I just want it to be marked in black. Guess that's the color of my screen. Hmm, maybe get it a little thicker. No, that's a little too thick. One line width is fine, solid. Let's go dash or yeah, I like it dotted. Yeah, I like it dotted more. What's debug labels? No, I don't want that. Style. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. So there you go. That's gonna be all for this. I'll just really wait for the pre-market to open. Anything else? This is my level or like my POI. 'Cause, I do believe this is a EQ or OT or the lead. Yeah, exactly at EQ. So yeah, it's gonna be like one of my levels for this. But if we skip this, obviously, it's can be a really good target at that point on. But yeah, it didn't even deliver right away. That's a really choppy one. I saw this price action about at this point, but I was anticipating maybe we could keep going lower, but we didn't. We just went higher and higher. But technically, my entry was fairly decent. And if I did enter here, I would have been stopped out in the even with a really moggy edge. Then now we took the buy side. So yeah. Then we took the buy side of it. So I do record this shit. So that's gonna be all for today and probably next video. So we got an inversion here. How many points is this if this closes? 40, 60. Alright, that's fine. It's not that clear at the moment. 15 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute. Yeah, it's not clear yet. I want to see this low get taken out. I don't know if this is a news low or something, but if I look back actually on news, I cannot tell if it's something. But I mark out this 5 minute. If we're truly bearish, we invest our this 5 minute lower. Maybe we just retrace on this 5 minute. Okay, actually right now, oh man, I got distracted. Can I still short? Just go back to this entry point. There you go. I'm entering on that with stops at this high. I'm on shorts, right? Okay. So we're here on this short, trying to target this low. ES still doesn't haven't take that low yet. So oh okay. Yeah, this is at OT already. Yeah, I don't like this trade honestly. Yeah, I think I'll get stopped out here. Yeah, if that 15 second is failing, boom, I'm out. Still not out. Okay, I'm out there. I don't like to be in that trade. I don't like that. Not at all. I don't like to be in that trade. That thing was hella chopped. I didn't like that. It was so chopped. It was so chopped. Then it dumps. Sometimes you just gotta follow your rules, probably. Oh my gosh, bruh. I always mock my rule. And this one, if I was in still in this trade, I would be in deep profit, but I didn't trust it. I don't know. I don't really know what's up, but it looked good. But if you can see this chop, it's not a good chop, right? But this is 3239. Where was my entry? I think around yeah, this was my entry. My stop loss was at this high. Oh my gosh, should have been TP right now. If I just trusted it, right? If I just trusted it. Yeah, if I just trusted it. It looked so bearish. I don't know why did I not trust it. We're still respecting the CE. We can tap the CE and still go lower. But yeah, I don't know how much was my loss on that one. Done 100? Yeah, we're done 100 there. Oh my gosh. If I just trusted the trade because my stops were there, it's already been placed. Why can't I just not let it go? Oh my gosh, that is so textbook. Then I didn't do it. I did this twice already. Like, why can't I just not trust the trade? Why can't I just be, on drawdown? But my stops are there. Oh my gosh, this could have been a quickest TP of the day. Looked so good as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, so enough yapping. I'll explain why. It was a good trade. We had an SMT at this high, okay, and we were already delivering lower. What did I say? We already have this 5 minute inversion. What else did we have? That 5 minute inversion. We have this until 5 minute gap over here. And I said I just want a 15-second inversion from that. What did I do? I smacked that shit. Didn't really overthink about it. When we had this retrace, I was in and didn't really care about it. I put my stops actually at this high, or like at this high right here. But what did I do when I think like, oh, I was in drawdown of $180? I suddenly pull it out. Because, oh, it doesn't look good. Yeah, the inversion doesn't look good, but it's still being respected. If I just trusted it, okay, let the trade be, don't close it. This would have been the trade right here. We have this 5 minute IFPG. We have this 5 minute gap. It's so textbook. I just feel like everybody took this again. My entry was literally right here. I put my stops on the CE of this 5 minute wick like that. Literally, this is how my stops were, and I was targeting 30 points. If I did that, we would have been done. But yeah, we could still get longs off of this. Um, we see if we can get an inversion higher here. I don't know what I was doing, what was I doing, but this one, I just didn't follow my rule. Didn't trust it enough. It looks a really good patty swing. SMT higher. We're checking from a 5 minute gap. You have a 15-second version to the downside, but I didn't trust it. Now I want to see longs actually from here, this area, if we do have a decent target. Okay, we're at the inverse of 15. We're just waiting now for the 30, but I would preferably wait for this 1 minute. Okay, the 30 already closed. So let's go 3197. Let's go buy limit there. Gonna open this 3 minute soon. I think the 1 minute would still close. Right, there you go. We should. Okay, now I'm in. Let's put my stops underneath here at 3177. What is this? Sell stops. There you go. Sell stops. And I just need 30 points. Oh, not 30 points. I need 60 points. I'll go break even at this until 3 minute. Actually, we can dearest to 319. What is this? 3190. Or I can actually go break even now. So let's go break even. If we're currently in a until 3 minute, and I want to TP at this, uh, we're currently also in a 5 minute. Damn. So if we can get this 5 minute inverse to the upside, that would be nice. If not, I'll be just stopped out and break even. Yeah, we could even aim for this. Um, Sell limit. So this is a 5 minute. Technically, my stops were at this low. 70 points, TP. That is what's gonna happen if we inverse this 5 minute. If not, we definitely should go lower, but honestly, if I would go lower, it will be the unfilled 4 hour. But I think we should go higher here. Nothing really much to take. Since if we would look at ES, ES already took this London low, giving us an S&P on this London low. Okay, break even there from that 5 minute. Now it's a really good place to short. You see this gap. If this gap fails to hold, I'm definitely shorting this. It's gonna be last trade of the day. And we could definitely target some sort of unfilled gaps. Because we create, oh, just stop me out on break even, then you still kept on going. Oh my days. Okay. I'm just gonna chill right now. I'm not gonna hold the gun or anything. I'm only gonna long this if we can get a 5 minute higher. Like 5 minute inverse higher. Should have been here. I shouldn't even be here. Actually, my TP would be 60 points. Yeah, this will be my target if ever. Oh yeah, I would be targeting 60 points. That's good. That could have been me. That could have been me. But it was a valid break even nonetheless. Because if we're talking EQ, we already tapped EQ here. So that was a valid break even for me. Valid break even. I have no issues with that, but I don't know why I decided to still go on my entry. But this is the trade I am anticipating to do. If you can get it, that'll be nice. The 3 minute will close in 2 minutes. So I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna have the entries because that was a valid place to break even. If it's just me, it's a really valid place to go break even at, and I got break even again. But I shouldn't be here. If I just entered here, where was my entry again? I forgot. Something around this area. If I just entered here, TP on 60 points, we're done. That was the trade, but guess not today. Actually, I think I can go NQ here. It's like, in terms of unfilled gaps, this is the lowest we could possibly go, having any unfilled gaps, and we took it out. We could wait for this until 5 minutes. What if like I go one micro here? Can I do that? One mini, one mini would be this. Got stopped out on break even. Oh my days. Looks so good. The fact that it decided to go hit me on break even is a little buns. Tell you that. It's a pretty bun feeling. Really, really bun. For limit, is this even retraces? Can I get a retrace here? Okay, the 5 minute also flipped here. We confirmed that the 5 minute flips. No, no entry. This was really, really, really once. Um, it really is me. It's really unfortunate. This one, I didn't follow my rules. That is my fault. Here, I followed my rules here. I even patient enough to go limit order on this 30 second, but it decided to stop me on break even. I am meant to go on break even on that high because it doesn't have 5 minute gap. I have the EQ the 5 minute. I want to be break even, and it stopped me out on break even. And here, we didn't get any entry. This is the 930 wick. It's up to you if you want to sculpt this. I am never scalper, never scalp. So, damn. Say, bro, why not just enter here? Just front run it. You inverse all the gaps. That is a thing. Yeah, that's true, but I don't really think I entered like a mini there. See if we can get a tap here on anything. I want us to still keep going higher. I don't want to see like freaking ping pong over here. However, if you think about it, the EQ of the leg is still fairly low. Let's see if we can hit EQ and then go higher. Because I don't understand a reason to flip here apart from hitting the 930 wick. So for me, I'd still want to see a flush higher here. But 5 minutes is being respected. 3 minutes down. Let's see if we can. I'll front run this. Okay, I'm in there. It's gonna be my last trade of the day, no matter what. 3233, 3232. It's gonna be my last trade of the day. Whatever happens here will be this. So I only go break even when this buy side liquidity gets hit. So why did I take this trade? We are delivering from the sell side liquidity. With an S&T, we have this 5 minute inversion, the highest time inversion of the leg. 3 minute inversion, tap on the 5 minute IVG, 3 minute IVG, seen everything. I just want to see this 30-second inversion inverse, as well as the first presented. And my stop loss should be at least at the 3240. So we're pretty safe. I let this trade ride up to this area right here, which is also a buy sell liquidity. So this is my target of the day. I'll just let this trade be whether a win or a loss. A loss. Um, yeah. What? What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Oh my gosh. Okay. I better off be out right now. Um, there's too much shit that happened on market open. Um, I shorted here. It did hit full TP. Um, I don't know why we get stopped out there. Anyways, um, I went here, put my stop loss above the OTE, but I went and manually closed just because I am in drawdown and it's hit full TP. This one, a valid break even. I got filled somewhere around this area with my stop loss around this. And we have SMT from that. Then I guess we want to go lower, but I still don't want it. We're still respecting bullish order flow. Still have this until 5 minute here. Anyways, long deer over here. I got filled somewhere around this area. Stop loss here. Are aiming for around this high. It went full trade profit, but I got stopped on break even. I don't know why we had to resweep that low first. Let's see if we can get this 30-second close. I don't know why we had to resweep that low. I got no idea why we have to do that. But this is a 5 minute BPR. If this closes, did it close? Oh, it did. So, let's go buy lemon here. Then it didn't fill me by 13 points. Okay. Okay, Nasdaq. Okay. As long as my stops are below 3242, it should be good. All right, I'm closing this shit. Okay. This I definitely crashed out today. I don't want to do anything else. I crashed out in this PA. That is really poor. I was having a really good mindset to start with. I don't know what's wrong. Uh, I hate myself for that, but yeah, I'm down 400 today. I'm still within my risk rules, but definitely put myself back on that trading day. Definitely did put myself back. Okay. Let's black back in. I don't know if um I don't know if I was able to put that, but okay, we had a short here. Yeah, right here with my stops like at this high, targeting 60 points. If I did just let this trade be, I would have been up, pretty up, really, really up. But don't ask me just because I was in drawdown. I cannot hold the trade anymore. I don't know. And then, so I kind of, I'm kind of mad at myself here, but I'm still on the right headspace, nonetheless. I could still um, execute with clarity. When we set this low and this low, which is a major level for, I took this 1 minute version that is aligned with a 30-second, and I limit ordered actually before this even closed, and I got filled somewhere around this, somewhere around here.